Hello, my name is Benjamin Fulford. I am a spokesperson for an organization known as the White Dragon Society. We are an international group of financiers, military men, people in intelligence agencies, and in secret organizations, as well as journalists and regular citizens who have been appalled and disgusted by the never-ending wars caused by the military-industrial complex. They have been using over 90% of humanity's savings in order to steal oil, pillage countries, and just cause mayhem. We decided that we needed to stop these people. If we could release all the money that was being taken by the military-industrial complex and use it for peaceful purposes, we could end poverty and stop environmental destruction within months. We could also then create an era of progress such as never been seen before by releasing all the technology that they have hoarded for themselves and for their secret groups. This would include, above everything, something known as free energy. It is the ability to create energy at almost zero cost. It would allow every one of us to live the life of a millionaire. What's been going on now is that we have been slowly cutting off money to the military part of the United States government. We've been telling them you cannot borrow anymore for your killing purposes. You need to transform the military-industrial complex from a swords to plowshares thing. And we will give them money to make sure nobody's unemployed. The same with the oil industry. We'll let them phase out oil in a way that nobody loses money. If we release the free energy technology, we can turn Canada into a tropical paradise. We can increase the amount of fish in the ocean by 10 times. We can make the other planets inhabitable. We are just trying to free ourselves as a species from the control of this ancient cabal. They are a group of people who have been using assassination, bribery, war, and ridicule as their way of controlling society. And because they have been running out of money, they have become incredibly dangerous. They threatened to attack Japan with an earthquake weapon as a result of their impending bankruptcy. They said, if you do not give us money, we will sink Japan into the ocean. And a fleet of American ships and submarines was sent off the coast of northeast Japan, where they planted nuclear bombs in the bottom of the ocean and set them off in order to create a tsunami, a tidal wave, and cause destruction. Not only that, they also deliberately engineered accidents at various Japanese nuclear power plants in order to cover up the radiation coming from these bombs. This was not a natural tsunami. If it was, the waves would have reached Hawaii, they would have reached other islands. But no, it was targeted in a single direction. That cannot happen in nature. The leaders of this group are members of various organizations that you know of as the Bilderberg, the Council on Foreign Relations, and the various groups of knights. The top leaders of this warmongering group are George Bush Sr., Henry Kissinger, David Rockefeller, J. Rockefeller, the Pope, and Prince Charles. There are many other members of this group, but we know where they are, we know who they are. We now have the backing of a large group of intelligence organizations. This includes Asian secret societies, including the triads and the Yakuza. It means members of the CIA, the NSA, the Pentagon. We have people from MI6 and British security. We have cooperation from people within the KGB and FSB. We have cooperation from within the Japanese military establishment. We are growing in power worldwide, and we will no longer allow these criminals to act as if they cannot be prosecuted for anything. if you go into a country like Iraq and you murder more than 1 million people and you steal their oil, you are a criminal and you deserve to be tried in a court of law. You cannot get away with this behavior anymore. They have been given a deadline and they know that we're serious. They will be found wherever they try to hide on this planet and arrested. Their only chance is to agree to appear before a South African-style Truth and Reconciliation Committee, and if they do so, and if they stop tormenting and harassing our species and our planet, then they will be forgiven. This is a one-time offer. We want world peace, we want an end to hunger, we want an end to environmental destruction, and we want all the progress that has been stolen from us given back so that we can have the future we were meant to have. Thank you.